Well, last night was hilarious again. Two guys walked by my apartment. Now my apartment's smoked. My apartment's smoked. It's the truth. They're making fun of her for his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. She's been telling us what's going on here, and when we call, they tell them not to believe her. Okay. They really did chip her, didn't they? And take care of that. Trust no man. Okay. Well, September 15th, 21, I went to Shine, and right before I checked out, the one girl at the register taping audio. It's the truth. They hired people to make fun of you. Okay. Well, I don't find Judge Pete funny, making fun of his victim for his baby girl. Memorial Day weekend 2019, food counter in Walmart 62. Walmart said they'd have all those tapes. The food counter, all white woman, African American man. For it's my daughter, husband dates. He met her in Ravenna when she was having a stomach spell. It's for my daughter. They did all this for her. And our family watching her doing this. It's them. And for who's Karen's Richard boyfriend? But the state of Ohio who protects her. Okay. Mocking me, they're getting paid to protect me. And it's them. That's about as bad as right before this started. I went up to Apostolic Church of Barberton. I seen Frank and Linda Strange, okay? And I've known them since I was young, and I walked up to them. I'm like, hi. And Annette and Gus, Annette's their daughter, come up and was talking to her husband, Gus. I said, what's a heifer? He said, a cow? She said, we'll be taking care of this. They walk off, and I'm like, oh, crap. Dave called Katie a heifer at the mall. She had been running around telling everybody he wanted her. Right? And he's like, I'd rather kiss a cow's butt than that heifer. Well, we've been married 33 years. I laughed. I know it's a mean girl thing to do, but I laughed. I laughed. And then I told him, cut it out. It's not funny. And then he dipped me in the mall and kissed me. My God. I love the dip. Bent me completely over. Kissed me in front of her. And I told him, cut it out. You weren't doing it for the right reason. Well, he did it like 2 or 3 times. I did like the dip. My God, I like the dip. But I love my ex-husband. And I was madly in love with him. And they were supposed to be getting even with me for Dave calling her a heifer and then finding out. I don't think it's funny that Judge Pete is mixed in with an occult that wanted everything, and he found that judge's daughter, and the police helped out there and went for a call to get everything, and drugged and framed the wife before. People were driving by my new clients. We all know they framed her before. Not 2 days ago. Well, 2 days ago, I went and Save-A-Lot. Some guy walked in and said they know. They found out they made everything up. Everybody gave up going after her. They knew that January 25th, 2019, in a legally bugged house, the Canton FBI started a real protective life case, but I didn't realize he turned it over to the police. He didn't tell me. Put me in protective custody, not knowing they were doing it for the judge's daughter, who left me on his desk. Somebody ratted him out February 7th, 22, outside of AutoZone, right next to Giant Eagle, Louisville, before noon. Will did very little with this case and left her on her desk. And I'm like, my God, that's why they got away with it. Well, I lived in a concentration camp, getting stabbed with needles on a regular basis, abducted. Oh, when they walked by my apartment, they said they really did chip her, didn't they? He's like, yeah. Well, somebody needs to look into it. There's real legal tapes they can watch on a real protective life that will, from the Canton FBI, put me in protected custody, and the police were supposed to watch me. September 27th, 18, I talked to him. Some guy said that he talked to Dave about those people threatening me. The next week, he walked in Walmart. Until they talk to Dave, nobody can be in your home. It erases the Constitution away. It erases right to privacy, right to remain silent, right to a legal representation, right to a fair court trial, bail, and bond. It erases everything away. So the only reason they can be in there is protected custody on the life of that person. Ask for help, Miranda rights, witnesses, and then speak to the other person. Otherwise, it's 5 years federal. So, but yeah, everybody knows I was framed and drugged before and photoshopped. It was not mixed in with a crooked police department, like even Mercy Medical. March 22nd, 23rd, I went in around midnight, and I was emergency room, and I was talking to the nurse at the administration. She's like, I've heard all about the Ravenna police. She said they're cruel, they're unjust, and they hurt people. I'm not the only one. And I told her about the cop raping me with a stalker. She said it's not beyond them. What the courts do to that officer. I said, so far, nothing. She said that figures. They're known for being unjust and not correcting the police no matter what. That is an FBI problem. Yeah. And put a crooked police station in with Nicole trying to get everything makes a deadly combination. And these people ought to be ashamed of themselves making fun of their victim. Someone needs to tell me.